NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, police arrest a woman at Easttown Mall, and her arrest sparks protests in front of the Dane County Jail.
Plus, rain now, but more severe weather could be on the way. Charlie will have more in just a minute.
And how weather may affect the tournament. We'll have a live report from University Ridge as things get underway today. But first, at 11, we are expecting some thunderstorms to roll through the area this afternoon, and some could even be severe.
That's right. Let's check in now with Charlie Shortino and see when those are supposed to arrive. And Charlie, what are you tracking right now?
Well, we'll take a look at the currents first of all, and we have temperatures which haven't risen a whole lot this morning. We're at 70 degrees. We did have that little bit of rain move through this morning, which stopped that temperature rise. Southerly winds blowing 14 miles per hour. The dew point is currently 63. On radar, you can see the band of showers that moved through. It weakened and kind of slid off to the south. Our next chance of thunderstorms will come this afternoon, especially late afternoon. Some of that may continue into the evening hour, and that's the chance that that's the time frame, at least, that we could see some of the severe weather making its way through. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer at that point, and could have some strong winds or hail, maybe even a tornado or two with some of these thunderstorms, though I do think the threat is mainly south and southwest of Madison. We'll talk about that in more detail and look ahead to what looks to be a pretty decent weekend forecast, all in about 10 minutes.
Charlie, thank you. Now to our big story. An arrest made by Madison police is being described by witnesses as a use of excessive force.
The arrest sparked protests at the Dane County Jail last night. The video of the arrest went viral, but has since been removed from Facebook. Police arrested 18-year-old Janelle Laird outside Easttown Mall just after 5 yesterday afternoon. Mall security said Laird confronted an employee at the Taco Bell in the food court, making threats and pulling out a knife.
Now, the video seen by NBC 15 shows two officers using force to take Laird down onto a sidewalk outside a mall entrance. They struggled to handcuff her. She reportedly spit in their face and tried to kick and scratch them during the arrest. One officer then knees and punches Laird in her side several times. The other holds her head down on the sidewalk. Now, the video also shows an officer using a taser several times in short bursts on Laird's legs to get her under control. Two more officers arrive, and the four men hold Laird down and eventually handcuff her and take her into custody. Now, there was video posted to Facebook, but that video has been taken down.
That's right. Our NBC 15 team will be following up with Chief Mike Koval and others for more information on this story today. Madison police say they will be holding a news conference this afternoon at 1 p.m. New at 11, longtime UW-Madison Police Chief Riesling is retiring. 55-year-old Sue Riesling has been chief for 25 years and was the first woman and youngest person to lead a Big Ten University police force. UW-Madison announced that she will retire effective August 7th, and Assistant Chief Brian Bridges will serve as interim chief.
A Wisconsin appeals court has upheld the life sentence of a teenage boy convicted of killing his great-grandmother. 15-year-old Antonio Barbeau pleaded no contest to first-degree intentional homicide in the 2012 death of 78-year-old Barbara Olson. Olson was struck with a hatchet and a hammer in her Sheboygan Falls home. Now, the 2nd District Court of Appeals rejected an appeal today by Barbeau. He was 13 at the time of the attack and will not be eligible for release until he's 50 years old. Governor Scott Walker has narrowed down now 3 finalists for the Wisconsin Supreme Court. They are 2nd District Appeals Court Judge Mark Gundrum, 3rd District Appeals Court Judge Thomas Roos, and attorney Dan Kelly. Whoever the governor selects will replace Justice David Prosser, who will retire at the end of July.
As scorching heat continues across the West, another major wildfire is forcing evacuations, this time in southwest Utah. A mandatory evacuation was ordered Tuesday for those in the path of the lightning-caused fire. About 185 homes are affected by the evacuation order, and 350 firefighters are working to battle that fire, which was 0% contained as of Tuesday night after growing more than 150 acres over a 24-hour period. Well, now, as Charlie mentioned earlier, we are expecting some rain today in our area, including over at the University Ridge Golf Course, where the American Family Insurance Pro-Am is taking place right now.
Our very own Hannah Flood is out there now. Hannah, how's the weather holding up?
Well, Amy and Christine, about a half an hour ago, the rain was coming down pretty hard. It looks like it is holding off, that is, at least for now. There are about 50 players out on the course today for the Pro-Am. And now, course officials tell me their policy is that players will stay out swinging until they hear thunder. Then the course would be cleared. Organizers out here say whenever there's a big golf tournament, they're prepared for the possibility of rain. But the manager of the course says they were especially prepared for this week's big events.
It's just about the people, and AmFam has put the right people into place. There's a person who watches weather nonstop and will let people know if there's any danger, obviously safety being number one. But once that's taken care of, you look at the golf course and how it reacts to different weather conditions.
They say it's too soon to tell if the weather will at all affect the quality of the course. They do say they have some plans in place to make any quick fixes if there are any damages. Rain or shine, all of the money raised at today's Pro-Am will go towards the American Family Children's Hospital and other local charities. At University Ridge, Hannah Flood, NBC 15 News.
Hannah, thank you.